Good morning, dear students. My name is Rachna Rana and I am your English teacher. Once again here with a new topic of grammar, modal auxiliary verbs. So first of all, what are modal auxiliary verbs? So they are also called semi-modal auxiliary verbs, central modal auxiliary verbs, pure modal auxiliary verbs, colored auxiliary and pure modals. They are used with the main verbs to express idea such as permission, obligation, prohibition, suggestions, possibility, intentions, ability, etc. Modal auxiliary verbs are shall, will, can, may, should, would, could, might, must, and had, better. For example, can you drive a car? It shows ability. Rekha said that she might visit her. It shows possibility. You must attend this seminar. It shows obligation. Now, semi-modal auxiliary verbs. Semi-modal auxiliary verbs or semi-modal, also known as marginal modal verbs, are the verbs that behave partially like the main verb and partially like an auxiliary verb. So, semi-modal auxiliary verb: dare, need, used to, ought to, have to. For example, I dare not cross the line of upsetting my mother. You need not inquiry about this. Now the modal verbs. Number 1, can. Can is used to denote the ability of the noun pronoun to perform an action or to request permission to act. For example, I can dance. Can I dance? Sonu can swim. Sheila can paint. Raju can drive cars. Second, could. Could is used to denote the ability of the subject to perform an action or an offer made by the subject to do an action, and it is the past form of can. He could dance. She could solve her problems. He could clarify the sentence. He could decipher the sentence. Third is may. May is usually used in sentences to denote the probability or possibility of an action taking place or to request permission to do something. For example, अब जो may का यूज़ होता है वो कहाँ होता है? प्रोबेबिलिटी के लिए, पॉसिबिलिटी के लिए, या किसी एक्शन को होने से पहले में उसकी परमिशन लेने के लिए. May I come in? He may like the color. She may attend the party. Number 4, might. Might is commonly used to denote the probability of an action taking place or to suggest possibilities के लिए might का use होता है. जैसे for example, she might like the presentation, she might like the shirt, she might not like the color. Next is will. The word will is a highly popular and straightforward method to describe what you expect or plan to happen in the future. For example, she will attend the party, यानी कि फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला होता है ना, उसके लिए बताते हैं. फॉर फ्यूचर, ये फ्यूचर के लिए भी यूज़ होता है. एंड शी विल अटेंड द पार्टी, दे विल अटेंड द पार्टी. नेक्स्ट इज वुड. Would is commonly used to show politeness while requesting or asking if an action can be done by the noun or pronoun. For example, he would love to attend the party. She would love to honor the gathering. Next is shall. A modal verb used to suggest future action is shall. It frequently appears in proposals like shall we go, and is most frequently employed in phrases that begin with I or we. As a verb, shall is typically used to denote commitments or voluntary actions. For example, we shall attend the gathering. Shall I use your notebook? Shall I finalize this? He shall dance. Next is should. The modal verb should is frequently employed to offer suggestions or counsel. It can be used to convey both obligation and expectation. Example, you should respect your elders. Should I send it out? He should prefer this over that. She should pay more attention. Next is must. Must is used to denote the necessity of an action to be done by the subject. For example, you must keep your surroundings clean. He must lie down the options. She must choose one. He must address the listeners. You must plant trees. आपको trees plant करने चाहिए. 10. Ought. Ought is used to denote the obligation of the subject to perform a particular action. For example, he ought to pay the fine. He ought to behave well. We ought to honor the soldiers. She ought to respect her teacher. We ought to salute the warriors. Now, difficult word for meaning with meanings. Persuasion, the act of persuading somebody. Willingness, happen to do something. Prohibition, a law or rule that prohibits somebody. Obligation, a state of doing something because of a promise. Deceiver, understand. So I hope this topic, modal auxiliaries, is clear to you all. Enjoy learning. Have a nice day ahead.